Let's explore the impacts of fasting on the body. There are two main types of fasting: intermittent fasting and prolonged fasting. Intermittent fasting cycles between eating and fasting periods. These cycles can range from a few hours to a few days. Popular methods include the 16/8 method, fasting for 16 hours, eating window of 8 hours, or the 5-2 method, eating normally for 5 days, restricting calories on 2 days. Potential benefits of intermittent fasting: can be effective for weight loss by creating a calorie deficit, may help regulate insulin sensitivity and blood sugar levels, potentially benefiting those with type 2 diabetes or prediabetes. Studies suggest potential benefits in reducing chronic inflammation, a risk factor for various diseases. It may trigger cellular repair mechanisms like autophagy, potentially promoting cell health. Prolonged fasting can lead to significant weight loss, but this may include both fat and muscle mass. It's important to prioritize muscle retention during a fast. Studies suggest it may improve insulin sensitivity and blood sugar management, potentially benefiting those with type 2 diabetes or prediabetes. May help reduce chronic inflammation, a risk factor for various diseases like heart disease and cancer. Fasting as a spiritual practice. It is observed by followers of many religions around the world. Here's a look at fasting traditions in some major religions, starting with the youngest, Baha'i faith. They observe a 19-day fast from sunrise to sunset during the month of Allah. This fast is seen as a time for spiritual growth and detachment from material possessions. Unlike some other religions, children, the elderly, pregnant women, and travelers are exempt from fasting. Jainism. Fasting is a core principle, emphasizing nonviolence towards all living beings. Jains may practice various forms of fasting, including abstaining from certain foods or water for extended periods. Some Jains may even practice a complete fast until death, salakana, which is a very controversial practice. Buddhism. Buddhists generally practice a form of fasting from noon to dawn the next day. It's a way to cultivate discipline and mindfulness. Fasting practices may vary depending on the specific Buddhist tradition. Theravada Buddhists may also observe additional fast days. Hinduism. Fasting is a common practice, observed on specific days of festivals or as a personal vow. Reasons for fasting can vary, from seeking blessings to honoring deities. Some Hindus may practice a strict fast where they abstain from all food and water, while others may only abstain from certain foods. Christianity. The 40-day period before Easter, known as Lent, is a traditional time for fasting or abstaining from certain foods. Some Christians choose to completely abstain from certain foods like meat or sweets, while others may simply reduce their portion sizes. Judaism. Observant Jews fast on specific days throughout the year. Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, is the holiest day and involves a 25-hour fast from all food and drink. Other fasts commemorate historical tragedies. Islam. Muslims observe fasting during the holy month of Ramadan, from dawn to dusk. They abstain from all food, drink, and marital relations. It's a time for spiritual reflection, prayer, charity, and strengthening community bonds. Unlike some other religions, children, the elderly, pregnant women, and travelers are exempt from fasting. Let's explore how to lose fat instead of muscle mass during fasting. Protein is crucial for muscle repair and maintenance. Include lean protein sources like chicken, fish, legumes, and tofu in your meals. Aim for 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight daily. Don't restrict calories too much during eating windows. Focus on promoting fat loss while providing enough energy to maintain muscle. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats like avocado and nuts are beneficial choices. Additionally, drink plenty of water and prioritize quality sleep, 7 to 8 hours, for optimal muscle recovery and hormonal balance.